Did you know that Jack Spaniels could sing? Neither did I. Underneath the soil or hidden in the ground, there's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland. Hello and welcome to Dirty Secrets of Scotland. It's a very cold October morning, but I know a really great way of warming up. Let's get digging. That's my rectangle dugout. Time to go down that way. Just had this out. New one to me. Ross's Belfast. Nice wee ball, it's tiny. Crown cap, I think it's machine made. Probably just post World War I. Let's crack on. Just had this, just a clear glass jar, but look at the label, golden shred. That's cool. As soon as you touch that though, it will just come away, but it's nice to be able to see it, albeit briefly. Just had this lovely wee cup. Surely that's not undamaged. I knew it had to be somewhere. Just a tiny wee chip there. I could probably fix that though. See if Sarah wants to fix it. Tiny wee cup. With the handle as well. Amazing. It's got a maker on there as well. Can't really read that right now, but I will later. Cool. Just had this big old John Mackay bottle. Don't think I've had one this big before. It's got something gruesome inside. Probably the rest of the essence of rennet, which is used for making cheese. There you go. I think I've got a local beer here. Yeah. Wilson, St Andrews and Cooper. Very nice indeed. I love these bottles. Very early machine made, I think. But the fact that it's a local bottle, definitely a keeper. Oh, and I found this as well just beside it. It's just like a test tube type thing. But this, I don't think this is machine made because it's full of bubbles. Aqua glass. Very strange top. Never seen one of that. It just stops. It's not sheared or burst. It's just, yeah, just how it is. Just had this out. Just a plain aqua glass panel bottle. I was standing on it. Didn't even know. Nice bottle as well. It's a shame it's plain, but cool. Just had this wee perfume bottle. It's faceted, clear glass. And it actually does smell like perfume, but it's obviously very well watered down. Yeah, it still smells like perfume. Amazing. Just had this lovely wee green bottle. Don't know if there's anything on it yet. Looks like that was a label. I can't make anything out on it though. It's got one of those wee glass things inside it. I don't think I'm going to sniff this one. Cute wee bottle though. Just had this out. I'm only now just getting to the bottom. It's quite deep here considering. I haven't dug this bit at the tip before, so didn't realise it was as deep here, so that's good. Anyway, look at that. There's a label in there as well. Scrubs. Never seen that before. I mean, it's embossed here, but I used to have a label as well there. Very nice. Today seems to be the day for labels. Not that exciting a bottle, it's just a pickle bottle or something. But let's see if we can read this. Ah, you see, look, even with the light brush, it just comes away. It's pretty. It's cool to see though. Just had this, and this actually, right next to it. This ball. I've had to lift the camera up because it's so big. The Art Nouveau style. Not a screw jar though, which is good. And that label's on there as well, but I can't read it. It's just too far gone. Actually, I'll take a picture of it and see if you can make it out on the screen. It's coming up now. Just had this. Ammonia bottle, I've already seen that much. Ah, that label. That's a shame. There's not much of it. Look. Da da da. It's a poison bottle. And it's got a vulcanite top in it. What does that say? The Parazone Company Limited Ammonia Glasgow. That's cool. Aqua glass. I really like that. That's a keeper for sure. Nice. Just had this. Don't know if it's an ashtray, you know. It's probably damaged in some way. Wow, pink. There's been something up here. It's obviously damaged, but as you know, we repair things, so I'm trying to clean this away. I thought it said Louisiana. I think it just says Louise-Anne. Louise-Anne. That's cool, isn't it? I wonder what would have been up here. Might just be a case of grinding this off, a bit of Millipat, and then smooth it over, paint it. Louise-Anne. That's cool. I had a closer look at this whilst I was having my cup of tea. It doesn't say Louise-Anne, it says Lausanne, which is a place in Switzerland. And this is just a tourist gift from over 100 years ago. And that's pretty cool. The Romans built a military camp which they called Lausanna at the site of a Celtic settlement near the lake where Vidi and Ushi are situated. On the hill above was a fort called Laus Dunon or Lauso Dunon. After the fall of the Roman Empire, insecurity forced the residents of Lausanne to move its current centre to a hilly site that was easier to defend. The city, which emerged from the camp, was ruled by the Counts of Savoy and the Bishop of Lausanne. It was invaded by forces from the canton of Bern and remained under their domination from 1536 to 1798. The iconoclastic Bernese stripped the Lausanne Cathedral of all its Roman Catholic trappings, and a number of its cultural treasures, including the hanging tapestries in the cathedral, were permanently removed. Lausanne has made repeated requests to recover them, but they were never returned. That's me at the bottom. None beats a hot cup of tea in the woods. Cheers. Just had this. Cody, aha. Looks like a little, oh no. Nightmare. It is a later one. It's a blob top, but it's a later blob top. I've got these before, but they were aqua. This is clear glasses. I've got aqua glass ones and a couple of green ones as well. But still, we'll keep that. That might have the date on it actually. Oh, think that says 1928 actually. So that's not as late as I thought it was. Just a shame that it's cracked here. Ah well, let's keep going. And then behind that I've just found this. I think it's an Adamson bottle. Yep, Glebe-filled leaving. Remains of a label there. I would have liked to have seen that, but there's nothing really to see. So that's the rust. That'll probably just break off. Let's try it. Yep. There's the lid. That's nice and clear. Don't want to rub it too hard though, because they're printed over. If I rub that hard, that'll just come away completely. Can you make that out? Don't know if it's focusing or not. Nice one. Let's carry on. Just had this unusual shaped bottle. Café Vierge. I think I've had one of these before actually. I might have another one of these in the house. It's a beautiful bottle. Nice colour, amber. Love that. Lunchtime roundup. What have we got? This is my favourite so far. Big poison bottle with the top in it. Focus. Nice. And the company at the bottom. Got this little tourist souvenir from Lausanne in Switzerland. Wee cup with a wee bit of damage on it. I'll probably fix that. Couple of wee bottles here. The rennet. Couple of bottle stoppers, not stopple boppers. It's really hard to say that now. There's just a plain jar. The wee Belfast bottle. I'm standing in the hole, so I'm having to lean over to grab these. Wee Belfast bottle. Nice local beer. Wilson St Andrews. Lovely little green. This test tube bottle. The plain panel bottle. The scrubs. Yeah, not bad so far, not bad. And then all of this. Had a bit of a run on plant pots, but they're all smashed unfortunately. Alright, let's crack on. Just having a little wander to stretch my legs as I do. Bit of a mudlark. Found this on the surface. Someone's dug this and left it, or didn't want it, but I don't know why you wouldn't want it. It's really nice. Full of bubbles, aqua glass. It's got a D on the bottom as well. Might know. Just found this as well. It's roses, drippy lippy, it's got aged it. Nice, aqua glass, beautiful bottle, undamaged. Obviously just don't fancy it, someone else, so mine now. Found another couple of bottles. Stockport, K Brothers Limited. Thought it was cracked, but it's just the way the glass is inside. And this, which is a green, which has got a drippy lippy. It's got aged it. Won't focus light. Well, there you go. So I've got a little stash here. Look at this. Mudlark can round up in about 5 minutes on a little walk around. Them's the fellows for me. This is what was left with the other diggers, that nice green. Found another massive bovril. Got a couple of these at home, I think. I was just lying on the surface, has been dug out. The ink as I showed you before, this wee bottle, and the roses, but look, a full plant pot. Really old. Let's see how coarse that is, how coarsely made. That's nice, that. I like that. I'll probably take that home. Sarah, I think, will really love that for her plants. She loves her plants. So nice. Just add this. If it'll focus. There we go. I thought this was plastic. I don't think it is anymore. I think it's actually bone or ivory even. This. A wee ivory or bone thimble. I've never seen anything like that. That's pretty amazing. That's a new one for me, definitely. Cool. I've got this bottle here. It's solid still, so I'm going to have to take it out. Just being as careful as I can. That's eggshells there. Ah, broken. Nightmare. Oh well. It happens. At least I've got a stopper out of it if it'll come out. Yeah. SCWS it says on it. Oh well. Carry on. Look at this. Mr. Moley. Thanks for the wee bottle. Cool. It's about 1:15 in the afternoon. So I've got about 3 hours before it starts getting dark. So what I think I'm going to do is fill in that hole. Because the finds are quite late. I have found some cool stuff, but it's quite late. So I'm going to move to another part of the tip and try another, quite a shallow part of the tip as well. And try digging another hole. I think I'm going to start some exercise classes. Digger Fit 2021. You heard it here first. And what you basically do is you come out digging with me and you fill in my holes for me. Actually no, you dig the holes for me as well, but anything that you find I keep, and anything that I find I keep. Who's joining up? Hole number 1. All filled in. I'm out of breath. Okay, off to dig hole number 2. Took me about 20 minutes. Sun's over there, look. There's not much of it left really. So yeah, and I don't have a light with me. So that took me about 20 minutes. And I'm in this hole now. Let's see what else I can find. Here we have the first bottle from this hole. Well, first whole bottle anyway, from this hole. Aqua glass, more age to it. Bird's Lemonade, which I've had before, but I think I had a clear version. That's a lovely little bottle actually. I'm really chuffed with that. So yeah, showing that we're getting some older finds. I don't have a lot of time though, so I'm going to get digging and see what I can find to show you folks. Had this perfume bottle, J. Grossmith and Son, Perfumers, London. J. Grossmith and Son. That's a nice wee bottle, that. Like that.
Grossmith Perfumers was founded in London in 1835 by John Grossmith. John's son, John Lipscomb Grossmith, developed the firm into an influential, famous perfume house, manufacturing a wide range of perfumes, essential oils, fine soaps, face powders, and many toiletries, including hand creams. In the early 1900s, Grossmith formula books contained formulae for over 300 different products. Grossmith became a titan of the industry thanks to John Lipscomb Grossmith's innovative creativity and progressive marketing. With a factory in Grasse at the time, Grossmith was more than a match for the very best French perfume houses. At the time of the Great Exhibition in 1851, J. Grossmith and Son was the only English company to win a prize medal for essential oils and perfumery.
Just had this, and it's a milk of magnesia, which is one I normally don't like, but this one is the first one I've ever seen that isn't a screw top, so it's a bit older. Yeah, that might clean up nice actually, I'll keep that. Cool. Got two heartbreakers right next to each other. Blue Poison, not to be taken, and local pictorial beer. Oh man! Just had this out. It says Malling K, if it'll focus. 1906, Newcastle. Plain. I thought this was going to be printed, but it's not, unfortunately. Otherwise I'd probably be dancing right now. But yeah, it's still cool, and it's Newcastle, which is where Sarah's from, so happy days. She'll like that. Just had this Green Poison Jeyes fluid in green. Now, I've had them in brown before, lots of times, but not in green. That makes me think that that's rarer than the brown one, which is great, a lovely wee find. And that's me just caving in now because, yeah, it's getting on now. I need to cave in, and fill in. So I'll do the rest of the cave in, and then I'll do some filling in. Get it right, Willie? And yeah, that'll be that for the dig, I think. Nice. Woo, 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 woo. Full-time roundup. Okay, just this big plain white jar, which is Sarah will love because it's from Newcastle. This one, which I foraged from the surface. First time I found a full plant pot, even though technically I didn't find it. Or maybe I did. Jury's out on that one. Loads of wee bottles for Sarah, she loves her wee bottles. This lovely earlier bottle, Bird's Lemonade. That's going to look lovely when it's cleaned up. All these stoppers, and I think this might be a burner. There's two parts of it. This perfume bottle from London. This John Mackay bottle, but it's a different style. Just a plain panel bottle, but it's a pretty thing. It's old. Milk of magnesia. I never found one with a top like that, so I'm chuffed with that. This is a local beer bottle, Wilson of St Andrews and Cooper. This one, Drippy Lippy. Roses, foraged from the top. Ink, again, foraged from the top. This bottle, Linseed Compound, again, foraged from the top. This lovely little green bottle, how cute is that? Which I dug. And this one that I foraged from the top, I've been foraging today. This I dug. One of my favourites, this. Café Vierge. And this might be my favourite actually of the dig. This might be my Rockstar because it's a huge poison bottle. Very nice. Actually, it's between that and this, which I've just found right at the end. Yeah, I don't recall seeing green ones. I remember seeing brown ones, but I don't think I've seen a green one before. So that's nice. Oh yeah, this one that I showed you earlier. Big Bovril, again, foraged from the top. And this wee cup, which has only got a tiny little bit of damage, but I'm pretty sure that we can fix that. In fact, I know we can. So I think Sarah's going to absolutely love that. So you can probably expect to see that on Instagram as well. Right, so that's, I nearly broke it there. That's everything for the full-time roundup. Thanks for joining me on Dirty Secrets of Scotland at the Bottle Tip. Had a really enjoyable dig. 2 holes today. I will sleep tonight. Oh yeah, and thanks very much to the people that have bought things from our Etsy store, and thanks to people that are donating to our Kofi page. As I've said before, that's what keeps this channel running, so thanks again. Nice one. Bonus bottle, what I'm filling in. Elements Embrocation in aqua glass. Alright. Bonus bottle number 2. It is embossed there, but I can't make it out at the minute. 1, it's really lightly embossed, and 2, it's getting dark. So yeah, I'll chip on, fill this hole in, and get out of here. You never know, there may be another one, who knows. Hole number 2, all filled in. Phew! Don't believe this. Surface find again. I don't think they meant to leave this. Lovely little flowers. Beautiful. I haven't got the lid, obviously. I'll probably find it though, knowing me.
I came up with the concept of the new section of the videos, Willie's Rainy Day Creations, during the process of making this. And I felt I should explain that, or the next section wouldn't make any sense. So this is the first edition of Willie's Rainy Day Creations. Enjoy! Willie's Rainy Day Creations. This is the first item in Willie's Rainy Day Creations. It's a lid like the one that we just gave away as a competition prize that Sarah painted. It just occurred to me to make these videos, so I haven't shown every stage of painting, but I will show every stage from here on. Okay, so I've just painted in the scroll with some more colour, just to give it the illusion of looking like fabric, and just give it a bit of texture as well, a little bit more colour. And I'm happy with that now, so I'll let that dry and then I'll glaze the whole thing. Here's the lid, and the painting is finished as far as I'm concerned. So the next thing to do, I decided I'm going to make a little template like this. And I've put holes in there, I don't know if you can see that. I've put holes in there so I can use this as a guide. So I'll put this on top of the lid now, stick it down, and then I'll put these little holes through with a pen. And then at least, if I do mess up this, I can at least paint over them at this point. So yeah, once I've got this done, then I'll glaze it, and then I'll paint the actual lettering on. That's now stuck in place with some blue tack, and I can now go through and put in these little dots to act as a template. Be like a join the dot puzzle. 1 or 2 of the dots turned out slightly too big, but I still had some pre-mixed paint, so I just took them down in size slightly with the paintbrush. And I'm actually really happy with that, so I can now glaze that, and then I'll do the writing on top of the glaze, just because the pens that I use, these acrylic pens, they run a bit. And if you do have glaze on there, it makes it much easier to clean up if there's an error than if you just go straight on the paint. Also, the paint is really textured as well. With a couple of coats of glaze, it's just a much easier job all round. That's the first coat of glaze applied. I'll let that dry, and I'll probably apply about 3 coats before I start doing the writing again. I use this Rustin's ceramic glaze, which I find really works well for this. Here we are. I decided to stick with 1 coat of glaze and then do the lettering. And the reason for that, honestly, is because I was nervous about it. And if you saw my handwriting, you would know why. But actually, that's come out pretty good, and I'm really pleased with that. But one thing I will say is that it will be the only one I ever do, because it's so difficult to get that writing on there neat like that. So yeah, that's it. That's it done. I just need to apply a couple of coats of glaze and it's good to go. And there you go. Willie's Rainy Day Creations, first ever item, and it will be the last lid that I do as well. So I'm going to put this lid and the base onto eBay so that everyone gets a chance to bid on it. I think that's the fairest way of doing it. The last thing we put up on Etsy sold in about 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to put this on eBay and I'll put a link in the description below. Willie's rainy day creations.
Hi everyone, we'd like to say a really big thank you to everyone that supported us so far on our Kofi and Etsy pages. We really appreciate that. On Etsy, we do have a few items which are limited in supply, so if you do want to get anything, especially before Christmas, then do please head over there and see what we've got on offer.
WTAF News. Hello and welcome to WTAF Action News, live from your nation's capital, Edinburgh. We're getting reports about a spaniel in Fife that can sing. Over to Willie Scott, the dog's owner, to elaborate. Aye, my dog can sing. Very good singing, Jack. Good boy. That was well done. Good boy. Underneath the soil or hidden in the ground, there's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland.